Update and delete. I'm taking it over again. So I'm saying today we are going to look at database development, actual development of a database. And here our goal, though I'll be talking about it in detail, is to learn how to build or develop an actual database. To also be able to learn the meanings of the CRUD acronym. And I'm saying that CRUD is like 90% of database system. And it's an acronym with C meaning create, R meaning read, U meaning update, and D meaning delete. For today's lecture, we are going to focus on CR. That's the first part of the CRUD acronym, right? Yes. And as I mentioned earlier too, that we have different types of databases. But this class, we are focusing on the most popular, most matured, the database that enterprise systems use. That is RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. This database has existed way back in like more than 50 years. Yeah. Yes, and it has been improved up to today. And I tell you, majority of the major systems in place now, that is the kind of database they use. Your workplace, the system they have is RDBM. Hmm? Yes, MTN, microcredit, your side, your side, environmental EPA people. Yes, your systems are all the RDBMs. Any system you see, even passport systems, governmental projects, they use RDBMS. So it's a very standard. So we are focusing on that. We cannot learn all databases in one class. No, we have to take one and master. If you understand one, you can learn one on your own. Get it? Yes. I can do like right now. I've used RDPMS. I've used no SQL databases and all this stuff. Yes. So basically using understanding of one to learn the others. That's the flow. So if you want to understand RDBMS, you need to learn the language for SQL. SQL is pronounced as SQL, but it's spelled as SQL abbreviation. So the abbreviation, we don't say SQL, we say SQL. Yes, but don't forget about the acronym, it's important. And it stands for Structured Query Language. That's the full meaning. Structured Query Language, right? Structured Query Language. So at the end of this course, we should be able to explain what is SQL. Ask you what is SQL tomorrow. You should be able to tell me what SQL is from the knowledge we have from this class. At the end of the class, we should be able to create an SQL database. Okay? In other words, an RDBMS. Are you following? Should be able to create, yes, RDBMS, Relational Database Management. You should also be able to create what we call tables in SQL. Create, that's the C part, the acronym. Be able to create tables in SQL. We should also be able to insert and what? Query data in SQL. Insert and query. Insert still represents the C, that's creation. Querying represents the R, that's reading. When I say query the database, I'm saying that extract information from the database for me. Read information from the database for me. So at the end of this course, you should be able to do these things that we have highlighted. So I want everybody to endeavor to try your best as much as you can to be able to do it in this class. If you're not able to do it in this class, rewatch the video and do it in your house. This is a goal that you have to achieve. If you achieve that goal, you're in trouble. Okay. So um, I hope I can proceed. So a structured query language basically is a programming language used to interact with relational databases, as I mentioned. So the language that you need to be able to interact or work with relational database systems is what? C. So that's what SQL is all about. The name stands for Structured Query Language. Why do you need it? Why do we have to learn SQL? Why is SQL so important? SQL is important because it is how you interact directly with databases. Yes, you may be able to work with databases through libraries and you won't need to even write SQL, but knowing what is happening underneath will prove to be an invaluable asset. The reason I'm saying this is that um, today, let me say, anybody or any, if you decide to learn to learn development of systems seriously, you get to a certain stage, you don't have to be interacting with databases by writing SQL anymore. They have made things easy in the background where you just write a few lines and then the necessary SQL statements will be written in the background for you. But if you get to some level, right now we are beginner level, so you may not get what I'm saying. But you need to learn the language first, so that when you get to the stage where you don't have to be writing it, you just be using whatever techniques that is there, but you understand what will be happening in the background. Hmm? Yes. So those who build your websites, your systems, a lot of the time they don't write SQL anymore. But the database that is being used is SQL because they have created some easy ways to do it. But before we get to the easy way, we need to learn the hard way small so that we can appreciate the easy way. So there are two ways to create relational database. You can either use pgadmin, which is a graphical user interface that will make the whole creation process very easy. Or you can use what we call SQL shell to create a database. But I've chosen that I'm going to show you how to create a database using pgadmin. And pgadmin is the software that I said you should download last week. So that's what you were asking me. Pgadmin. Yes, PostgreSQL. It's the same thing. When you download it, you see it named as pgadmin. So I want to know, have all of us, have we downloaded it? We're ready to download it. How did you get here? No, no. You didn't download. That's not it. That's not it. It's not this one. This is not what I'm referring to. This is PostgreSQL Mysore. No, this is not what I'm referring to. But I showed it in the recording. Didn't I share a recording? I shared a recording last week, or I didn't share a recording last week. You need to go to this. So let me demonstrate it on the board. Let me demonstrate. So google.com. You say PostgreSQL like this. Hmm? In Google, go to downloads. Select your operating system. And you click download the installer. See the option download the installer. Postgre. Yeah, this is it. Search on Google like this. Search on Google like this and select the downloads option. Oh, no, go down. No, I think that's it. Yeah, select Windows. Click download, download the installer. Click on download the installer. Yeah, it's there. It's the top. Windows installer is interactive installer by this below it. The beginning writing.
Which version should we choose? Postgre version.
Please, I don't know of any version being shown to you. Are you
Okay, I have.
following what is on my
Yeah,
screen?
yes, I'm using Mac, so I'm seeing different things.
So
Yeah,
if I go to Mac OS, okay.
yeah.
If I go to Mac OS, I only see download and installer. So what are you saying? Download the installer. This thing. Look at it
SQL.
here.
I can see 17.5.
No, look at what I'm showing you with my mouse. Download the installer.
Okay, yes, I did that.
Okay.
So they took me to a different page. Yeah, like this.
Okay. The first one. Click
Okay,
this
okay,
link.
sir.
Mac OS X or
Okay,
Windows x86. That's if you're on Windows. Hmm?
okay, okay,
Yeah, the first one.
okay.
Okay, now I notice. So select what corresponds to one. Windows. Download the installer. Go to Windows. Mm, mm. Sorry? It doesn't want you to install anything. Ah, one there. This is your PC process. Yeah. The restrictions is too much for you. It's downloading. No, it's not downloading. Your browser is downloading it. Not the. Go back to the second. Click on the Windows. Oh, it's yeah. It's downloading. Go to the browser. Your browser downloads. Please come and check the downloads. David, Davisco, please come and open the downloads of the browser. When you get to the installation, start and then you will follow. It's downloading. Oh. Check downloads. The browser downloads. It's not downloading there. Don't show you the download. Then click. There's a this thing that says click here. If you're downloading, doesn't start automatically. Click that thing.
Please, I've gotten to a stage where they are requiring password, a username and a password.
Yes, put
Should
put a
I-
password. Put a username of your choice and put a password. You can use username root and then you put a password that you will never forget it.
Okay,
Please take note of whatever you put in there.
okay.
Have you heard? If you
Yes,
ask for password, laptop says don't then. If you ask for password, enter something you will remember. Oh. If not, there's
okay.
no other way to reset it. Uh-huh. So please, I'm just cautioning you. Okay. Let's see.
Yes, and the ports, they're showing a number. Is it okay if I leave it or
Yeah,
there's a
leave the
specific one?
default. Leave the default.
Okay.
No, it should come. Scroll down. Yes. Please leave anything default there. Don't change. They have given you a value already. That also. Yeah, so
Yeah.
leave the default value. Go up. What happened to a download? Uh, have you clicked the click here? Hmm. Yeah, so it's fine. You can do that process later. I've even shared a video, a YouTube video that will take you to the same process. It's in the group right now. So if one person is done, we can all gather at this place and then I'll proceed with the lecture. Since everything would be in video, in the slide, I have the YouTube link again, and I have screenshots of every process, so you can easily follow. So we can just stick to somebody who is done, and then yeah, admin or root. No, no, no. I won't tell you the password to use. But if I tell you and then you forget, you call me tonight.
So
Yes.
I'm on the final interface. They are telling me to select remote server or Postgre 170. They are mentioning some numbers.
Take a screenshot and share with us.
Okay,
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Are you guys set? Okay, so I should continue, right?
I'm still sharing the picture.
Yeah, we are waiting to see where you are.
Okay.
So let me launch my database.
All right, so I've shared it there. Give me some options. So selection. This wizard will help you install additional software.
To begin,
Okay.
welcome to what? No, oh, this cancel it. Cancel start with cancel,
Okay.
please. Click cancel.
Okay. As it wizard, are you sure you want to close the stack builder wizard?
Yes, yeah, sure. Close it. SQL.
Please, which app are we using? SQL Shell. Mine came with about three apps.
PG admin.
Okay, pgadmin 4. Okay.